Before I really get into the meat of this particular video, I have to give a shout out to Jason Black because he posted this up on his Facebook page and I immediately knew by the name who this person was. Now, I actually did a video talking about this George M. Johnson person and how we had a back and forth just slightly, and then some of his minions tried to come for me in my my mentions on Twitter, and I was like, okay, whatever. This was about a week ago. So, ironically, this happens about a week or so later. And there's only one thing that can make this commentary even more better. And that is, oh, some of y'all have been wondering where I've been with my violins and my orchestra. Well, it's back. And what better way to start it off than with this video right here? Look at this pathetic tweet that you see before you by a one George M. Johnson, who says Ebony Magazine owes its freelancers dating back 4 years. We had to sue to get our money and they were still late. One of the freelancers in the lawsuit was raising money for cancer treatment and passed away 3 weeks before getting his check, so I will never support them again. To add insult to injury, after losing the lawsuit, Ebony went on a payment plan to pay 44 writers who in total were owed less than $80,000. Yet, they are throwing lavish Power 100 parties and stunting like they are for black people while harming them the most. Now, this is the same guy that started talking about that toxic masculinity bullshit over and over again, yet who is the ones who's over there running Ebony Magazine? Supposedly it's supposed to be geared to black women, so I'm only going to assume that I think it's a black woman over there that may be running things, or is it White Daddy? Either way, it's not the so-called, it's not the black man or the toxic masculine black man that he came for in his Twitter account that I had to check him on about a week or so ago. But you know what? This is what he gets. The same people who are at the griot, at the root, Madame Noir, so on and so forth, these so-called black talking points or whatever, they are all suffering the same fate. That's exactly why Professor Black Truth and Jason Black said that the old black media is dead. But the funniest thing about this is how big of a fool people like this George M. Johnson really are. Like, you actually stayed on and volunteered for all that time only for them to pay y'all spread out over the course of 4 years $80,000. Y'all should have left after you realized you didn't get one check, but you stayed on. You held on to false hope, and that's exactly what you get. Now write that in your next blog post, you big dummy, in the words of Fred G. Sanford. It's funny to me, it really is. I had to bring out the violence for this one because it's people like this that are a lost cause, and these are supposed to be the so-called leaders of the black community. If they want to lead us into hell, then yeah, they are the leaders and thought provokers and what have you. But you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right here, because this shit is actually really pathetic. Y'all are now mad at them for, basically playing you, even though you knew you were getting played. Rest in peace to the old black media, finally and forever, and good riddance, and rise to the occasion of the new black media. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one.